The right to protection against unlawful detention is crucial to ensuring that you cannot be unjustly held without a valid reason. If the authorities detain you, they must present a legitimate and sufficient cause for doing so. As a person detained, you have the fundamental right to appear before a judge to challenge the legality of your detention. This process serves to maintain transparency and accountability within government institutions and helps to ensure that your liberties are protected. Furthermore, you have the right to seek review and, if necessary, to be released from detention without trial if the authorities fail to provide a legal justification for your imprisonment. Habeas corpus is a crucial legal tool that requires a timely hearing to prevent the prolonged detention of individuals without access to a fair and just trial. This process provides for the effective oversight of executive power by allowing the courts to review and, if necessary, overturn detentions that may have been unwarranted or excessively ordered by law enforcement or government officials. In conclusion, the right to protection against unlawful detention is of utmost importance in creating a secure and just society. It allows individuals to have faith in the rule of law and ensures that their fundamental rights are protected. By acknowledging and respecting these rights, we can work towards building a more equitable and humane society that values the protection and dignity of every individual. If habeas corpus were suspended or lifted in the United States in a worst-case scenario, the most impacted groups would likely be 1. Marginalized and vulnerable communities. Racial minorities, particularly Black and Latino communities, already face disproportionate policing and incarceration rates. Without habeas corpus protections, wrongful detentions could increase, and these communities would have fewer legal avenues to challenge unjust imprisonment. 2. Undocumented immigrants and asylum seekers. These groups are especially vulnerable to detention without due process. Suspending habeas corpus could lead to indefinite detention without a right to challenge the legality of that detention in court. 3. Political dissidents and activists. In authoritarian or emergency contexts, governments often use the lack of habeas corpus to silence dissent. Protesters, whistleblowers, and government critics could be detained without recourse. 4. Terrorism suspects or those accused of national security crimes. These individuals are often held under vague or secretive charges. Habeas corpus is one of the few protections they have to challenge unlawful or indefinite detention, e.g., Guantanamo Bay detainees. 5. Poor and unrepresented defendants. Those without access to legal counsel are less able to fight arbitrary detention. Habeas corpus helps address wrongful convictions, excessive sentences, or illegal imprisonment, particularly for indigent defendants. Consequences of lifting habeas corpus: unchecked government power to imprison without cause, loss of judicial oversight over detentions, increased risk of torture, secret prisons, or indefinite detentions, potential erosion of civil liberties and constitutional protections across the board. In short, anyone could be impacted, but those already disadvantaged by the legal system, because of race, class, immigration status, or political beliefs, would suffer the most.